The Quiet Storm. Kevin Chang looked like your typical nerd. Round glasses perpetually slipping down his nose, collared shirt tucked into high-waisted jeans, and a book about quantum mechanics always in hand. He rarely raised his voice, preferred libraries over gyms, and walked with the careful, unassuming steps of someone who had spent his life avoiding trouble. But Kevin had a secret, one that very few knew. Raised by a Shaolin monk grandfather in the quiet mountains of China, Kevin had trained in kung fu since he could walk. His training was strict, emphasizing not just skill but restraint. Only fight when you have no choice, his grandfather often told him. Power is quiet. Chaos is loud. One Friday afternoon, Kevin walked through the mall with his girlfriend, Mia, a sharp-tongued, stylish woman who loved his brainy charm. They were near the food court when Brock, a hulking high school dropout known more for his fists than his brain cells, spotted them. "Yo, nerd!" Brock called out, swaggering over with two of his cronies in tow, his eyes locked on Mia. "What's a fine girl like you doing with a walking calculator?" Mia rolled her eyes. "Keep walking, steroid boy," Brock smirked, then stepped in closer. "Why don't you ditch the science project and come hang out with a real man?" Kevin calmly stepped between them. "Let's not make a scene." Brock laughed, pushing Kevin aside with a dismissive shove. "Back off, Harry Potter." People were beginning to watch now. Mia glared at Kevin, confused. "You're really not going to do anything?" Kevin adjusted his glasses and took a step back, not raising his hands. He looked away. That was all Brock needed. "Pathetic," Brock sneered. "Let's teach this nerd a lesson." He cracked his knuckles and swung a wild haymaker toward Kevin's face. What happened next looked like something out of a movie. Kevin's body shifted like water. He ducked, twisted, and tapped Brock's wrist with just 2 fingers, redirecting the punch into one of Brock's own friends. Before the bully could react, Kevin moved in a blur, landing precise, almost gentle strikes that knocked Brock's legs out from under him. The big man landed hard with a grunt, eyes wide with shock. Brock scrambled to his feet and charged again, but Kevin caught him mid-run, spun him in the air, and lightly flipped him onto his back like a sack of rice. The crowd gasped. Brock wheezed, arms flailing as he tried to crawl away. "Wait, wait! Man, I'm sorry, okay? Just stop!" Kevin stepped forward slowly, calm as ever, and crouched next to him. "I didn't fight to protect her because I didn't need to," he said softly. "I fought because you wouldn't stop." He stood up, adjusted his glasses, and turned to Mia, who stood frozen, jaw dropped. Kevin smiled. "Let's get that frozen yogurt." As they walked away, Brock curled into a ball, moaning, while the crowd erupted into applause. No one would ever look at Kevin Chang the same way again, and he preferred it that way. See,